What's good? Welcome to Pretty Realist Podcast. It's the FemC, that's me, Shannon Nicole. Now let's get into this video. So over the weekend, one of my friends actually tagged me in this video on my Facebook. Make sure y'all like the Facebook page, Pretty Realist Podcast. It got me a little tight, for real. It really boiled my potato. Thorn in my side, or whatever other analogy that you want to use when it comes to you just being completely just thrown the hell off. Looking at this video is a perfect example of how modern day feminism could possibly just ruin chivalry when it comes to dealing with these men. And I'm not even just talking about black men, I'm talking about men of every race. I think that a lot of women, sisters in general, who no longer date black men, they think that they could go over to these other cultures, that these men are pretty much going to be easier to just deal with, simpish, if you will, like that they're going to just tolerate you bringing your muddy ass feet into their nice clean house and just completely just putting mud, shit, leaves, syringes, and debris all on their floor. This video is proof that it really doesn't matter the color of a person's skin. It's all about their character. And you're going to see what I mean in just a minute. Make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe if you made it this far. But make sure you click that bell because listen, this video is definitely about to get spicy. Let's check it out.
I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course.
First of all, red flag. Let me tell you something. She done already gave a couple of them. When you first meet a man, ladies, in 2023, ladies, if you're out here and you're going on these dates and you're meeting these men, 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all probably meeting these men off of these dating apps. Even if you meet these men out and about, no matter where you meet them, you never allow a man to see where you stay at on the first date, okay? You always get in your car and you meet him in a public place, preferably in the daytime, and you get your chance to present yourself in a particular fashion. You get to meet this man, you get to spend time with him, and then you all could decide on whether or not you want to have a second date. But red flag number 1, you never allow a man to pick you up on the first date because we know that there's some crazies out here. Red flag number 2, you just met this dude, sis. Only thing that he needs to do is present himself respectfully. It's not 1953, 2023. I don't know who gave her the game of how to be courted. These are modern men dealing with modern women. So the rules, they don't apply from back in the day when you all wasn't really focused so much on what you look like and putting people's business out on blast on TikTok and Facebook. Okay? Quit just thinking that these men are going to always roll out the red carpet for you just because you put on a push-up bra and this lipstick is terrible. It's terrible. Somebody tag her and tell her don't wear that lipstick no more. She does at least do a little bit of gloss. Okay. A red flag number 3 outfit is it's giving city trends right now. It's giving Simply Fashions. It's giving $7 store. First date. Cover your titties up. Because you're giving off the wrong impression. But we're going to get back to this video. I apologize. I just had to say it. Okay, let's get back to it. All right.
Went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early
But you want him to court you and do all of this extra shit, like, too early for that.
for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again.
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay,
I don't know yet.
and then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right.
Listen, it doesn't matter what you got on your body. It doesn't matter what outfit you put on, how cute you do your hair, how much you beat your face. If your attitude is trash, nobody is going to want to deal with you on any kind of level. That comes with men and that comes with women. Nobody is going to want to deal with your attitude, okay? It's all about being respectful, carrying yourself, and presenting yourself like a lady. Honestly, I'm going to be 100 with you. This is dick dehydrating energy right now. She's a dick dehydrating woman. I can obviously tell. I did everything a woman is supposed to do. No, you really didn't. You did everything a dick dehydrating woman you supposed to do, which is completely just kill the whole vibe with your stinking ass attitude. And this part, listen, if this was somebody that I knew from my city and you got in the car with this attitude, baby, listen, you would have been catching an Uber home. It would have been Nino Brown with the bottle, canceled this bitch. She was just all the way wrong. All the way wrong. I can't even let this play all the way through. But this second part is going down. It's going down in the DM.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean, Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Please
but
out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You really leaving?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well,
then you couldn't send a text.
I
You couldn't call to let him know that you was running behind. Rude. Dick dehydrating energy. I had to talk about this video because I just can't believe. First of all, what's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? When did we become so stuck up that we feel like that Cheesecake Factory is not good enough? When I used to work in restaurants, I used to want to work at Cheesecake Factory because the servers there used to make so much money. They wore these all white outfits. You know what I'm saying? It was just something different. You know, I was working at Fridays at the time. Shout out to Fridays. TGI Fridays. I don't know what these new niggas is on. You know, Cheesecake Factory was always a cool place. I've only been once and the food was decent. You know, they got this red velvet cheesecake there. Oh my God. I might go to Cheesecake Factory for my birthday. I mean, we in a recession right now, man. Ain't nobody trying to spend $200 on a maybe ass person. He actually took the time to take you to a nice restaurant. And the restaurant that they were going to go to, they couldn't go to it. She was late. Typical dick dehydrating energy all the way around. Because, see, this is where y'all got the game messed up. Y'all taking that energy over to these other cultures and y'all thinking that these men is going to put up with y'all stuff. They're not. Okay, they're not going to put up with this energy that you all are portraying yourselves of being this boss chick that you need to court me, that you got to do this and XYZ. No, they're not doing that. There's good people and there's bad people in every race of people. It does not matter what their race is. They may be a little bit more easygoing. They may be a little bit more submissive, because I'm telling you, an everyday street dude would have put her ass out. She would have been walking. First of all, they wouldn't even waited an hour. So you already know that. You know, black folks, we are not patient at all. Listen, after 5-10 minutes, we hunking the horn text and trying to figure out where you at. So he already is a hero in my book. Because, baby, an hour, nah, we wouldn't have been doing. What did you expect? Did you really think that he wanted to be around you after that? First of all, let's just look at this situation a little closer. Like, it looks like he's in a nice ass car. I don't know what kind of car he's in, but it looks really nice. Looks like it's really beautiful outside. He looks dressed pretty well. He seems to have been a gentleman this entire video. You got in the car with this stank ass entitlement, this sense of entitlement. I spoke about this in my last video, where I was actually talking about the video from my guy O'Shea Duke Jackson. The entitlement that some of you women have is mind-blowing. It really is. Because this right here is nothing more than self-entitlement. Toxic energy. Red flag after red flag. Even with the way that you dressed. It's too much for a first date. Look like Cheesecake Factory. Is cool. Shout out to Cheesecake Factory. So I don't understand what the big deal was. He could have really just took you to Chili's. You know, got some of those Southwest egg rolls or Applebee's and got one of those dollar margaritas. Like, he could have really did that. Not a bad idea. Not a bad situation. But you made it one, and that's why you getting dropped off. She was mortified. I'm sorry. You know, I don't like laughing at people when they, you know, get embarrassed in some way. But you embarrassed yourself. She embarrassed herself. And sisters, we got to stop embarrassing ourselves out here in these streets when it comes to dating. Because, like, the man was a complete gentleman. He really was. He wasn't a bad-looking guy. He picked her up. He waited an hour for this hoe to come out. An hour. An hour. Okay? They were going to go to a nice restaurant, but they couldn't go because she wanted to take an hour to get dressed. First of all, I always remember this rule. If it takes you more than 20, 30 minutes to get dressed, don't even bother. Shouldn't take you that long to get dressed, especially when you know that you already have a date set for somebody. You could have put on something simple. You could have went with a classic bare-faced look, put a little blush, put a little concealer on, some lip gloss, got you a little mascara. Y'all, you didn't have to do that much. That's not a look that looked like it took an hour for her to do, first of all. Y'all gonna be dating outside of the black community. Quit thinking that these men are just going to allow y'all to do any and everything that y'all want to do, because you could be replaced. They're not going to be simping with you. It comes down to the point to where we got to learn how to not only respect ourselves, but respect the people that we come in contact with. You thought it was okay for you to pull out your phone and embarrass this man for your followers, and you ended up embarrassing yourself. God don't like ugly. He ain't too fond of pretty either. Now you probably ain't going to get no more dates. None. At all. I don't know how old she is. She does look like she may be in my age range of 40 and up. Hopefully she not younger than that, because she do kind of look a little older. You know how hard it is to find somebody like that that's willing to even take the time to put your ass in their car and even drive you to a nice restaurant and take time to get to know you. A lot of these men nowadays are getting it a lot easier than we can even imagine. Meeting up with a girl at her house, bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. A lot of these chicks is getting tubies and doomies. Netflix and chill. He could have really just took you to Wingstop and kept it moving. He took the time out and he was going to take you to a nice restaurant, but you played yourself. You played yourself. This is what you don't do when it comes to dating. Following these women, making it seem as if these men are not worthy of being respected. Because a man, when it comes to men, respect is everything. It don't take much for you to completely throw a man off with your mouth and your energy for him to never ever want to deal with you again. These men, they still want respect. You could have as many O's, you could be as successful, you could have a good job, good career, fat ass, smell good, all of that. Good coochie is not going to continuously allow you to think it's okay for you to disrespect a man. A lot of these men nowadays, they want more for themselves. They have standards too. So we can't be out here thinking that we could just talk to them any kind of way and we're going to just get away with it. It doesn't work like that. See, a lot of y'all have allowed these women on these podcasts, on these TV shows, on these movies to warp y'all mind into thinking that you are the only one that matters when it comes to male and female interactions, when it comes to dating, when it comes to marriages, when it comes to relationships. And it's a two-way street. You can't just think that just because you're pretty that you could just talk to these men any kind of way. They don't have time for that. The same way that y'all not dealing with certain shit from these men ain't dealing with certain shit from you. Ladies, use this as a perfect example of what not to do when it comes to being out here dating. Because I'm telling you, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You feel me? Yay, look, I made a short video. My inbox on TikTok has been booming. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at Pretty Realist. Gotta get up out of here, y'all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Hopefully they don't shadow ban me this time. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even gonna record last week because I was like, yo, like, all right, I don't have time for y'all to keep shadow banning me. I've been shadow banned for the last couple of weeks because I noticed like my videos wasn't pulling up when I was searching for them on my other account. I feel like it's just time for me to continuously move on. I can't let that stop me, and I won't let that stop me. So I said it once and I say it again. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Only receive the message. If it's for you, receive it. If not, leave it. All right? Stay blessed. Peace.